So what happens when the power goes out in the middle of winter and just, well, stays out? When your furnace stops working and you can't just flip a switch to get warm, things can get honestly pretty rough. I'm going to show you proven methods to keep yourself and your family warm using nothing but what's already in your house. These techniques could literally save your life. We'll build an emergency shelter inside your house, harness the sun's power, and use body heat science to stay comfortable even when it's freezing outside. First rule of emergency heating: smaller spaces are easier to warm. Instead of trying to heat your entire house, we're going to create what I call a survival pod using mattresses. You'll need 3 or 4 mattresses at minimum. We're going to build walls and a roof using these as insulation barriers. So what you do is choose your smallest room with the most south-facing windows, stand mattresses vertically against the walls to create double insulation, and if you have extra mattresses, lean one across the top as a roof. Leave a small entrance you can close with blankets. The goal is to create a space just big enough for your family to sleep. You're basically building a cave with mattresses. This mattress fort isn't just for kids, it's survival engineering. You've just reduced your heating area by 80% and doubled your insulation. Next, your windows are passive solar collectors. Here's how to maximize that free heat. Remove the curtains and blinds during daylight hours. Place dark-colored containers filled with water near windows. They'll absorb heat all day and release it slowly at night. You can place these in your mattress cave at night. These water jugs act like thermal batteries. The sun heats them up to 70 or 80 degrees, and they'll keep radiating warmth for hours after sunset. If you have a non-electric stove, you could make some hot water to put in plastic containers. Position reflective materials like mirrors or aluminum foil to direct more sunlight into your shelter. Your body produces about 100 watts of heat, like a bright light bulb. Here's how to keep that heat where you need it. Use layering strategy by having a base layer of dry, moisture-wicking material first. Next is the insulation layer, anything that traps air, such as sweaters or hoodies. Last could be the shell layer or windproof layer. So, here's the thing. Wear a hat indoors because you can lose up to 40% of your body heat through your head. It's also important to keep your wrists and ankles covered since major blood vessels are close to the skin there. You know, doing some jumping jacks or push-ups every hour or so can really help generate heat. Just remember, if you just sit around without moving, you won't be able to generate any body heat. Now, let's talk about safe heat sources you probably already have. Tea lights or candles under a terracotta pot can create a mini space heater. Just make sure you never leave any candles unattended and have some ventilation. Sharing body heat is another great method. You can share sleeping bags or blankets and sleep close together in your mattress shelter. And for some additional heat methods, hot water bottles made from plastic bottles and warm tap water can be really effective. Plus, about 20 minutes of indoor exercise can warm you for up to 2 hours. Alright, let's chat about a few more tips. Isometric exercises work great in small spaces. If you have a gas stove, you can cook warm meals and let the oven heat linger. Also, boiling water for hot drinks and washing is a smart move. Insulation is just trapped air. Here's what works. Stuff newspapers between your clothes layers, use bubble wrap on windows as emergency double glazing, and draft stoppers under doors. You can use towels or clothes for that. Cover floors with rugs, blankets, or even cardboard, and wear multiple pairs of socks. This bubble wrap trick can reduce heat loss through windows by 50%. Just spray some water on the glass, and it'll stick. Now here's a critical safety reminder. Any heat source that burns fuel needs ventilation. Carbon monoxide is invisible and deadly. Crack a window slightly even in your shelter room. Signs of carbon monoxide poisoning include headaches, dizziness, and confusion. If you feel these symptoms, get fresh air immediately. Alright, here's what we've built. A mattress-insulated shelter room positioned to capture maximum solar heat with water, thermal bottles, proper ventilation, and multiple backup heat sources. Now, let's go over your daily routine. In the morning, remove night coverings from windows and do your exercise routine. Midday, maximize solar gain and refill hot water bottles. In the evening, cover windows with blankets and light-safe heat sources. At night, share body heat and stay in the shelter. Outside, it's 25 degrees. Inside our regular house, it's 40 degrees. But inside our survival shelter, 65 degrees. That's the difference between miserable and comfortable. These methods have been tested by survivalists and used by people throughout history. The key is combining multiple techniques: insulation, solar gain, body heat retention, and safe supplemental heating. Practice setting this up before you need it. In a real emergency, you'll be glad you know these skills. What other winter survival techniques do you know? Drop them in the comments below. And remember, stay warm, stay safe, and stay prepared.